Hello, class. My name is Calvin Hawk, and my degree program is computer animation. Today, I will be discussing to you a little information and history behind the word computer animation and the job itself. Well, first question, what does the word animate mean? Animate. Animate means the state of being full of life, or in other words, something brought to life. When I think of the word animate, I think movement, and animation was an art, and it was movement. Before there were even three-dimensional or, any other type of dimensional animation, there was always two-dimensional hand-drawn, frame by frame, two-dimensional drawings, always. And that was created by the father of animation, known as Winsor McCay. McCay nursed animation from a simple camera trick to a full-blown character animation that would take 20 years to be surpassed. Now, he took the time to make his films unique and artistic with his visions, sometimes spending more than 5 years, maybe even more than that, to make a single 5-minute cartoon. But with the new world coming and the cinema coming out with new things, they couldn't wait no longer for his, drawings to be taking that long to be made. And so now the art of animation was no longer the work of one man, but it was a pipeline. Later on in animation history, most artists kept the artistic value creating movement and life, while others, some didn't. But one that did, and one well-known company that kept this artistic value was Disney. Disney was created by Walt Disney himself. Now, I'm pretty sure most of you know who that is, and if you don't, then you know his theme park. It's an amazing place, and I'm pretty sure you would love to go there. If you haven't, you need to. It's amazing. But, like I was saying, Walt Disney, the company started in 1923 in the rear of a small office occupied by Holly Vermont Realty in Los Angeles. It was there that Walt Disney and his brother Roy produced a series of short-lived action animated films collectively called Alice Comedies. The rent was a mere, $10 a month. Within 4 months, the ever-growing staff moved next door to a large facility where the sign on the window read Disney Bros Studio. A year later, in 1925, the Disneys made a deposit on Hyperion Avenue lot in the Silver Lake District, and that was of Los Angeles. The construction began on the new studio shortly thereafter. During that, the next 14 years, many changes took place at the Disney studio. Mickey Mouse was born in 1928. Now, I'm pretty sure y'all know who Mickey Mouse is. Mickey Mouse is an amazing cartoon, and it's an amazing character, and it changed over time. That was also followed by Pluto and Goofy and Donald Duck and the rest of the Disney game. Within the introduction of computers, though, animation became more diverse now. See, now animators had to incorporate their emotions and feelings from their drawings that they used to do back in 2D when they was, hand drawing everything. They had to incorporate that into a new environment known as three-dimensional. Now, that seemed hard to do at first, but most animators grasped the idea, and that's when like this big hit came out. And I'm pretty sure everybody remember this back in the 90s when Toy Story was out. Now, Toy Story, that was the first full-length 3D CG feature film to come to the theaters. As a result, every company started making 3D animation. The film made a huge impact on the industry, and it paved the way for more companies to come out and take over and do more things with the CG and with the graphics, with the computers to make more ideas from that. Now, in this day and age, it's easier for animators to create photorealistic 3D animations because the technology has increased. With that little history said, animation, the job requires a lot of cartoon watching, a lot of sketching and drawing, a lot of creativity, a lot of creating something from nothing. It's easier to be said than done. Being an animator is not really such a hard job, but in a way it is. If you're not creative, it's I don't know if it's the job for you. But as far as if you are creative, it's a great job. It's fun. You get to act out your animations or get somebody to act them out with you for reference. It's amazing. It's a great job, and it's always something different each day whenever you're working. I'm pretty sure. You know, nowadays computer animation will always be around for entertainment. And also, to conclude, in order to be an animator, it requires you to be an actor, and it does. You can't just go up in there and just be, creating something and animating something like on the outside. You know what I'm saying? You have to get inside the character. You have to be that character. You have to understand why that character is sad. You have to show the audience this is his background. This is why he's like this. This is why he chose to be like this. This is why this character is evil. You have to show the background with feeling. You have to just show it without just appearance, but with feeling. And that's what some animators was able to do, like Chuck Jones and Tex Avery. You know, they've been around like for the longest. Other animators I can't name right now, but they've also paved the way for this 3D thing. And just like I was saying, in order to really become an animator, if you really want the job, it's a great job. It's fun. It's always interactive, and it's always something to do. But you have to feel that character. You have to be that character, and you have to understand your animation in order for your audience to relate to it as well. And with that being said, that is my conclusion, and that is what I had to say about animation. Thank you for listening.